Alrighty, yo, what is going on everybody? It's your boy Mr. DDG94 back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to Bitter Baby Mom Won't Let the Father See His Kids. I know too many stories like this, bruh. I know too many stories like this. I know too many stories like this. Hell, my father even went through this with me. And I'm my dad's only child, so... My dad went through this with me, with my mom, so it is what it is. I know this story way too well. I think everybody in the black community knows this story way too fucking well. Bitter baby mom won't let the see his kids. And shout out to Texas too, because Texas finna come out with a law saying that if the father want to see his kids, the mom's gonna have to let him see the kids, or she gonna go to jail. So if the father want to see his kids and want to be in that child's life, she better let him see them kids. Especially if they got visitation agreements by the court. If there's visitation agreements by the court and she decides not to let him see the kids, he could take her to court and she can get fined. She get a $500 fine, or she can go to jail, depending on how many times she does it or how egregious it is. So shout out to Texas for finally coming through for the daddies for the one time, the men that actually want to be in their kids' life. Shout out to Texas, man, for real. Shout out to Texas, man. I scared all the way. Shout out to Texas for coming through for the dads that really want to be in their kids' life. You know what I'm saying? I think Texas is starting to understand it now. So shout out to Texas, man. They finna come out with a law that requires women to let the father see their children. If not, they're going to get a $500 fine, or the worst, they're going to get sent to jail. Who knows how long that jail sentence might be, but they're going to claim that it's illegal for a mother to withhold her children from the father. I'm so happy that they finally given the dads a break, and hopefully all 50 states can do this as well. Cause this needs to happen, bro. We need dads need to be in their children's life more than women know. Women don't know it though. Women don't know it. They swear up and down they know. See, a woman that keeps the father out of his life, they tend to be more of the problem for the child going forward than the dad, and that's facts. Cause sadly, I'm one of them. No offense, mom. No offense, but you withheld me from my father many of times. But anyways, though, without further ado, let's get right into this video.
You gonna give me my baby or not? I can put my own child in the car. Don't touch my car. Give me my baby so I can do it.
You're making a big deal about her.
When you give me my baby, you can go. I am grown. Don't touch my car, man. Don't touch my car. Oh, stop.
Why do you start thinking jealous?
You still got it on camera? All right. Now, she don't want to give me my baby. I drove up here for 2 hours, and she don't want to give me my child.
There's no car seat in there.
Yes, it is a car seat in there, man. Car seat right there.
Let me sit in.
No. Give me my baby so I can go. You don't need to be in my car. It's a car seat in there.
Now you're yelling.
I'm not yelling. I want you to give me my child so I can go home.
Screaming at me
I'm
over
not
the car.
screaming, but I do want my child so I can go home. But
She
get in
asked
the
me
car.
to put her in.
No, she did not.
Sophia.
Come on, man. I ain't got time to be playing with you. Well, I'm trying to
This
go
is
home.
not a game. It's
Well,
not
give me
that
my
big
baby
of
so
a
I can
deal.
leave.
Alright, now you're making her upset.
All right, you got all this on camera? We will be showing it to the judge when we get my baby.
Okay, Rocky. You've been saying that for years.
Okay, and give me 10 days. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So you're not gonna give me my baby?
It's not a big deal.
Are you gonna give me my baby or not, Melissa?
You cannot.
Are you gonna give me? Can I see my child?
Yes.
Okay, well give it to me so I can go home. I'm not screaming at you.
You're not screaming at
No, I'm not saying names. I tried to open the door and you pushed me.
I didn't push you. It's on camera. If they think I pushed you, it's on camera. But can I have my child so I can go home? I don't want to keep going back and forth with you. I know. I'm tired of doing it. You always
It's
doing
not
the
back
most.
and forth.
Can I
I
get it?
just tried to put her in.
You give her to me so I can go.
Don't push me.
I'm not pushing you. Just give me my child.
In the car. Come on.
You give her to me so I can go. Man, you ain't gotta do this.
I'm not doing anything
Come on,
wrong.
Sophia.
It's not a big deal.
That's what I'm telling you, man. You're not touching my car, bro. That's fine. That's not happening. I don't want you in my car. I don't
I'm
trust
not
you.
getting
I
in
do
the
not
car.
trust. I don't
What am
want
I
you in
going
my
to do
car.
in the car?
Listen, I just don't want you on it. I don't want you to touch y'all. I know how you are.
That's a baby seat.
That's not a baby seat. That's
Okay,
a car
then let
seat.
me in.
No, you can get in your
Rodney,
car and
this is
leave.
not a big deal.
Are you gonna give me my child or not? Give it to me right now so I can go.
Not a big deal.
I'm not gonna keep doing this with you, bro.
I'm not doing anything. I want to
Well, get in your car and go home. What are you doing?
All I did in the car
Bro,
because
give
you
me my
cried.
child so I can go, bro.
Now, this is the reason why I don't believe a lot of women when they say that men are a certain type of way, because women like to paint the narrative that certain men are aggressive, certain men are mean, certain men are this. And if you watch the video, he's not even screaming, he's not yelling, and he's not pushing her. From somebody who has a lot of brothers, I know what the hell screaming is. I know what the hell somebody being aggressive is. So it makes me bothered that women do stuff like this and try to paint a man as a bad guy. And I guarantee you, she'll go to her family, she'll tell her brothers, he's abusive, he pushed me. And of course, they don't know the context of this video. They're not here watching it, so they're going to believe her word. I don't think a lot of people understand when they say things like this, that's dangerous. Because you could potentially put somebody in harm's way because they're going to assume that your baby daddy is an abusive guy who's just bombing on you because of the things you say. Ladies, be mindful of how you say things. It's wild that you guys go about things this way, and it's not all baby mothers. It's not all women with children. I've seen some great-ass moms who have the crappiest baby daddies, so that's besides the point. Now, I don't understand
them baby moms
these type of women
will give an
that
exception
will
to.
deprive their daughter or their son from a father. You guys will sit here up and down and complain that there's no good fathers, men don't take care of their kids, but there are more single mothers than anything right now, and you can look at the stats. So it trips me out that a lot of these same women will not let their kids be around their dads. Why? If this person is not a harm to you or your child and it wants to be in the kid's life, let them. It seems like you guys want to have kids with people just to separate yourself from them. Be mature about the situation.
Facts.
He literally said in that video that he drove 2 hours to come see the daughter. And he's not going to get to see the daughter because you want to be immature. And she even said, oh, well, she was trying to put the daughter in the car seat. It's not that big of a deal. Just let me do it. If it's not that big of a deal, step away from the car, give him the baby. A lot of women have issues with this. Boundaries. If somebody says, don't touch me, don't do this, why don't you listen the first time? Why do you test somebody's patience? I don't care who you are, how sweet you are. We all have boundaries. If I'm stepping to a woman or a man and they tell me, Taylor, get away, and I keep going that way, if things get worse, whose fault is that? You're pushing people past their limits. And I'm so glad this man had somebody recording, because God forbid he didn't, he would have been the bad guy who probably pushed her down to the ground and all this crazy stuff. Men, be very mindful of these type of women because they're dangerous. Like I said, it's not every woman. It's just women like this. If you are going to go pick up your children, you are going to see your kid, make sure you have somebody with you. Make sure you have 2 people recording. Don't let your friends intervene. Do not yell. Do not scream.
Bullshit. That's why I don't have no kids. Pull-out game been on fleek. Man, my pull-out game been on fleek since I was 10 years old. Well, no. Till I was 10 years old, I couldn't even bust a nut. So what am I talking about? Anyways, though, my pull-out game on point, boy. I'm glad I ain't running this issue because I said this before and I'll say it again. There are there are 2 different people in this world. There are the smart people who learn from their own mistakes, and there are the wise people who learn from others' mistakes. Which one are you? Are you the wise one or are you the smart one? Because you the smart one, it's going to take you a while. But if you the wise one, you already know. That's why I'm here to say it right now, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? Not that I know of. I keep saying that, but in reality, I don't have any fucking kids. I don't. But yeah, man, I don't. fellas, get to know the person that you gonna be with before you decide to, you know what I'm saying, shoot the club up. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna shoot the club up, at least get to know the person first. If you feel comfortable with the person, you feel like she has a dope personality, and you want to shoot the club up, and you want to be one big happy family with this person, make sure, just take the time to get to know the person. That's off rip. Just take time to get to know the person. After that, fuck them. After that, you know what I'm saying? Dude, after that, if it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. It happens. You know what I'm saying? She was the right one at first, but then things just went left. It happens. You know what I'm saying? But the point that I'm trying to make to y'all is, look, when you in these type of situations with these women, the main thing you want to do, always write your shit down. You know what I'm saying? Always write your shit down. Make sure you have a family member that went to law school, became a lawyer, or has some legal background. You know what I'm saying? In case you need a representative in court. You know what I'm saying? For this type of shit. And make sure you follow everything by the books. Whatever the laws are, follow them by the books. Write it down. Take photos. Take videos. Make sure screen record all text messages, record all phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Play them back in the court for the judge. You know what I'm saying? And you can get, and it's a good chance you might get custody. You know what I'm saying? So, you fellas, you got to be on point. We got technology at our fucking. We got technology at our fucking fingertips. Fellas, women been up 50 with these. Women have been up 50 points with these in their hands. It's time we start using this shit too. Cause this shit is getting these women by. It's time to start getting us by. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to us trying to be there for our kids, man. We definitely need to be up. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop thinking about the old fashioned way how things once were. We got to start fighting fire with fire, man, when it comes to these women, man. You know what I'm saying? So handle your business, man. Just if you in these type of situations, write everything down, record everything, screenshot all text messages, record all phone calls. Make sure every interaction with the baby mama is documented. So that way, if she violates anything, take her ass to court and get it all out the way. You will win the battle. 90% of the time, you will win the battle. But there are some biased ass judges out there who like to side with women regardless. So you have to take that into account as well. There are biased women. There are Malika Andrews. There are more Malika Andrews out there that are so fucking biased. They will take the woman's side no matter what. No matter how right you are, no matter how much evidence you have. That's why I say 90%, because that 10% is the Malika Andrews people of the world that will destroy a man just because you're a man. Just got to put that out there. You're not going to win every battle. I hate to break it to y'all fellas, but you're not going to win every battle. I've seen this scenario too many fucking times. I know how this story goes.
Another thing too, stop yelling in front of your kids. Stop getting crazy in front of your kids. Now, I'm not saying they're yelling or screaming because they're both pretty calm, but you could tell they're arguing. They're not fucking trying to get to a point. Stop doing this in front of your kids. Your kids don't need this chaos. If you guys have something to say it to each other with your kid not being present. Like, dude, I don't understand what's wrong with people.
But she the one that's holding the kid around while they arguing. She's the one causing the disturbance. So even if you can say that, it's still on her. She knows she could put the baby away and have that conversation with that man. But she chose to hold on to the baby. So the baby had to sit there and listen to it. It happens. I understand that the baby shouldn't be involved in that, and rightfully so. But let's be real. She was holding the baby the entire time when he was he was expecting to get the child, and she was being an asshole. So let's keep it real right there for a second, ma'am. That ain't on him. That's on her.
Don't have kids with people and then be in these situations and blame other people. That's on you. I really don't understand how people can just have kids. And sometimes you guys will say, oh, it just happened. No, dude. You know this person is toxic. You know the person you're laid up to.
Okay, but I have to break this down for fellas. Do I have to break it down? Fellas, can I cook for a second? Let me cook for a minute. Can I cook for a minute? Can I cook for a minute, fellas? Cause she don't know. She's speaking from this. I hate these women that speak from their women perspective. And they don't understand the men's side of it. They always sit up here and they say the same old bullshit. You need to know who you're having a baby with. Hold on, shut that shit up. You need to know who you're having a baby with. And yes, that is true. And I just said that. You should get to know the person before you have it. But you have to also understand this from a man's perspective too. We don't get a lot of love like that. We don't get a lot of love like that. As a man, we don't get a lot of love and appreciation like that. So when we are that happy to just find one person that we can that we feel like just love us to the point where love us and show us the affection that we always been desiring and wanting, you can't blame us for having a baby with them and then they turn out to be a piece of shit. You can't always blame us for that. You have to understand that as men, we are fucking lonely a lot of the times. And a lot of the times we are lonely, we just be looking for just one woman. And if that one woman would just give me the time and show me the effect, and then she's showing me the affection and all the things that I ever wanted in a woman to show me. She feeds me. She loves me. She makes me feel good when I'm down. She's always there for me when I need somebody to lean on, you know what I'm saying, for support or whatever. If she checks out all those boxes and I decide to have a baby with her, you can't be mad at me for that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes men get manipulated into having babies. Did y'all ever think about that? There are women out here who are very manipulative that will do everything right. You could, like, as men, we give you the playbook. See, women, y'all like to play the game as you got to figure me out. That's what y'all women do. Y'all women play the figure me out game. Once you learn me, you will understand me. And we don't understand you. That's why as men, we just come right out the gate and say what we like and what we don't like. We like this. We like that. We don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like people that do this and that, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And then with women, it's like, oh, I don't like Golden Corral. I like Red Lobster. Bitch, I don't care what you want to eat. Tell me about your personality. You know what I'm saying? Y'all women like to play these guessing games with niggas and shit. And then y'all act like we supposed to just know you off rip. We never gonna get to fucking know you when because the crazy part is men be the most open ones in the beginning. And then when we finally get your ass and we finally clap them cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Get between them legs and clap them cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, you're not open with me anymore. Bitch, I was open with you the first month we was together. I told you everything. Did you forget everything I told you? I told you everything about me. I told you what I like, what I don't like, how my personality is, this, that, and the third. I gotta figure everything out about you. I gotta learn everything about you. That's the problem with you women today, bro. We gotta figure y'all out, and for men, we just give y'all the whole fucking gameplay. We give you the answers to the tests. Meanwhile, you giving us a whole fucking pop quiz like we just supposed to know you off rip. What type of fucking cuckoo fantasy world do you fucking live in? I'm not speaking to the young lady that's in this video right here. I'm not speaking to her. I'm speaking to women in general. Because this shit got to stop, bro. Because I know how this game works, bro. I know how this game works, bro. I know exactly how this fucking game works, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous where we got to now, bro. You not just finna keep sitting up here acting like we supposed to know you just off rip. Nah, fuck that. If I give you the answers to the test, give me your cheat sheet. Let me see what you like and what you don't like. That's the problem with women these days. Y'all not the open ones. So that way, see what y'all do is we meet your representative. That's what we always do. We always meet your representative. We meet the representative. We never get to the real you until you get what you want from us. Then we see the real you. So once you get what you get from us, like either whether that's a baby or a bag or a check or whatever, or some clothes, some diamond earrings and shit like that. Once you get what you want out of the relationship from us, you start showing the real you. And then that's when we don't fuck with you no more. So you can't be mad at men for wanting to procrastinate, for wanting to put their seed in a woman. You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes it could be that they are toxic, but for the most part, women are very manipulative. We're always meeting your representative. We're never meeting the real you. And ladies, y'all know how to play that fucking role real well. That's the sad part. You know how to play that fucking role so fucking well. You know how to play that role of I'ma do everything this nigga said. Everything this nigga don't like, I'ma do it. And then once he give me what I want out of this, whether that be the love and affection that I've been desiring, whether he giving it all to me just right away, I'ma hurt him. I'm going to hit him where it hurts. And that's facts. Ladies, y'all play too fucking much. Ladies, y'all play too fucking much. That's the truth. Ladies, y'all play too fucking much. It's the truth. If y'all showed us the real you, like men, ain't no men really out here showing the real them and expecting, ain't no man gonna show them the real them and then expect you to do, and then when we expect you to do the same, you show us your representative. So that's why it's a lot of niggas out here that's just gonna stick to being a player, that's just gonna stick to hurting bitches' feelings and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why some niggas do that shit. Because what's the purpose of being real with a bitch if all she gonna do is just turn around on you a couple of weeks or a couple of months later? That's what it is. It's like you can be as open with a chick as possible for the first 2-3 months of the relationship. And then when you start going quiet, all of a sudden it's a problem now. They waiting for that first slip up, bro. That's why women play too fucking much, bro. It's like if you didn't want to do this shit, why was you fucking with me? Didn't I show you who the real me is? What do you want me to be? You know what I really think it is? I think women just want you to live out their fantasy because they tell you about a fantasy. They tell you about a fantasy and what they expect you. They expect you to be their fantasy, but instead you show them the real you and then you show them what reality is. And they don't want that reality. They don't want to accept that. They don't want to live with that. So what they do is they start showing the real them when they don't want it no more. When they feel like this relationship, I don't like the real him. I thought he was going to be like this and like that. They expect us to be their fantasy, not for us to be our realistic selves. They don't expect that from us. So that's why that's why I say I have a script. I follow the script that I wrote for myself. That's how I get the draws. And then when I do decide, like, hey, maybe I should be showing her the real me. Maybe I should be showing her how I really am. Maybe I should talk to her a little bit more. Maybe I should show her more of my side. Maybe I should show her a little bit more of the real side of me and all that shit. And then when you show just a little glimpse of it, it's like, that's not you. That's not you. And then just like that, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. Just like that, fellas. That's the truth. I'm spitting game right now. I'm cooking right now. Because I just got to break it down. And the reason, like I said, going back to my first point to argue with her, the real reason why men procrastinate with any woman they can is because We don't want to be lonely. We are lonely creatures. We don't get a lot of love and attention like women do. Women get compliments all day. If I get like, bro, even though I'm a player from the Himalayas and I get compliments from women all fucking day, every day, you know what I'm saying? I still take them compliments to heart because it's like, yo, Sade, trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? I might take that shit to heart. She could be 60 something years old. I don't care. I'm gonna tear that ass up. I'm gonna tear that ass up if you give me a chance.
You some freaky ass nigga.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I take them compliments to heart. Any woman that give me a compliment saying, "Ooh, I like you. Ooh, you cute. I like your little smile. I like your glasses. I like your outfit. I like how you got everything together. I like your beard. I like this. I like that about you. You so handsome." And all that shit. Even though I might get that shit like 3 times a day, I'm gonna be like, she fucking with it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. That might be the one. You know what I'm saying? So just to get one compliment from a woman and just to find one woman that you can fall in love with and really just try to connect with and she give you the pussy, that's enough for a man to say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and nut in this bitch. I'm going to go ahead and nut in her. I'm going to go ahead and give her this baby. I ain't even finna play around with. This is going to be my wifey. This going to be my wifey a couple of years from now. Let me go ahead and put a baby up in this woman. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at us for putting a baby in a bitch. You can't get mad at us for that because we don't have that many options as you women do. I'm sorry, but y'all women have to understand something. You got options all day, every day. Your list has unlimited potential, has unlimited options. Some of us men are lucky to have 5 at maximum. Shit, 2 is good enough. 2 options are good enough. But to have as many options as a woman does, man, men and women would never fall in love with each other if that was the case. Marriage wouldn't even be a thing if that was the case. The problem is, it's like women, y'all get all the love, y'all get all the attention, y'all got options all over the place. For men, we just happy for one person to acknowledge us, for one person to fall in love with us, for one person to give us a chance to show that we can go above and beyond and show this woman that I can be that man that you want me to be. That's why I say, fellas, live out her fantasy. Write you a script. I know you got to write you a script and you got to sound like a simp and all that shit. I know, fellas, I know, but listen, you have to fulfill her fantasies. That's how you get the women. Fulfill her fantasies. Write you down a script. Fulfill her fantasies, and then turn around. Y'all just don't know. But anyways, though, that's just gonna about do it for this one. Oh, well, no, let's finish this up real quick. She ain't done. I cut her off. My bad. I was about to wrap this shit up. My bad. My bad.
You couldn't be a good parent and yet you still deal with them until you end up having a kid with them and then want to cry a river later. These are the type of women you should stay away from. Vindictive, malicious, evil women.
But that's the problem. We don't know that shit until it's too late. That's the problem you don't understand. We don't see that shit until it's too late. Like I said, we are always meeting their representatives. We're never meeting the real them until we show them the real us. And then when they don't like the real us, that's when they show the real them. Come on, you a woman. You should know this.
Because a person who's going to try to keep their kid away from their father, that's absurd to me. Why would you deprive anybody of that? We see the way a lot of little kids grow up when they don't have parents in their life. Pretty devastated. Much. And they go searching for that in other people.
No, that's the thing, though. This is the thing, though. You can keep the child away now because the child depends on you. When the child gets older, oh, trust and believe he gonna go hang out with Pops. He or she's gonna go hang out with Pops more than they gonna hang out with you. You wanna know why? Because they've been around you long enough as a mother. That's facts. No offense, Mom, but I've been around you long enough, okay? It gets to a point where it's like, okay, you know what? I've been around you long enough. You annoy me. Let me go over here to this person. Let me go see what they about. And then you start to realize, like, yo, you was keeping me away from this person the whole time, and this motherfucker was doing this and that and the third, and I could have been doing this and that and the third with this person over here instead of dealing with all your BS over there. Like, come on, dog. No offense, Mom, but come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Halfway, take a few steps back to go. You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
I'm just saying, man. I ain't mad at you. But I'm saying though, if I'm over here fucking with this person, you know what I'm saying, and all this, if I've been dealing with you for the longest, and I go over here and mess with this person, trust and believe, me and that person gonna connect more than me and you do, because throughout our lifetime, we began to annoy each other. I've annoyed you, you've annoyed me. I'm gonna go deal with this person. You know what I'm saying? We separate. It happens. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. Be a bitter ass baby mom. I'm not speaking to my mom. I'm speaking to all baby moms in general. So continue to be a bitter baby mom. And watch when your kid gets older and is hanging out with the father more than they're hanging out with you. Because your ass going to be lonely. Your ass going to be mad. And your ass is going to act like, why you always mess with them? You must love them so much. And you know what? You don't want to get, and that's the father bitter baby moms out there. Trust me, you better hope your kids don't want to hurt your feelings. That's what I'm gonna say. You better hope your kids don't want to hurt your feelings. But I hate to admit it, but I'm one of them kids that'll hurt your feelings. I say some shit. Trust believe I say some shit. Don't test me.
And they go searching for that in the wrong people. That's crazy, y'all. I don't understand how people could do stuff like this. I would never do it. As long as he's not harming my kid, harming me, he's more than welcome to see his kid. Especially driving for 2 hours. That's fucked up. All that gas for what? For me to waste my time? You women would never understand if you were in that same position. That's sad. And most of the time, you guys have the upper hand. That's really messed up. Do better, ladies.
Nah, but like real talk though. Shout out to Texas though for coming out with that law that they're gonna be implementing real soon. That's gonna make baby moms pay $500 if they don't let the father see their child. So if you withhold your child from the father, even though y'all have an agreement that the father can see the kids on this day, that day, and this day, and you don't show up for this day, and you don't show up for that day, and he records it and he documents it and he puts all the information out there for the court, you getting fined, or worse, you may go to jail, depending on how egregious it is. But anyways, though, shout out to Texas, man. And fellas, I know it's hard out here to find the right one, man. I know it's hard out here to find the right one. You scared. You want to start a family. You want to have you a little one out there. You want to have you a little one you can take care of. I understand, fellas. But at the same time, y'all got to understand, man. Protect you first. Always put you first. Self-love is the best love. Always take care of you first. And everything else will work itself out in the long run. But anyways, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see you all in the next video. Tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. Till then, peace out.